Welcome back to FreshPlays.
Hello.
Hi.
So good to see you guys.
Jeff is still on the controller, but who's to really say who's in control?
Ooh, you having a moment?
I'm sorry. It's getting late. We're still playing, we're still having fun, but I can already tell that like
Getting a little slap at me.
yeah, the logic center of my brain has
bye.
shut down.
Cool. So let's, instead of talking logic, let's talk Star Wars.
Cool.
Don't care.
Yeah, Mike's just like, fuck
Sorry,
it.
I just really want to talk about the Star Wars.
Yeah, alright. Tell me about Star Wars.
See, I didn't watch the Jurassic Park trailer. See, last episode, but I did watch the Star Trek.
Star Wars. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The Star Wars.
Like I said,
trailer.
it's getting late.
I know what it is. I just made that joke because Mike gets really mad.
You're just yeah.
I'm a trolling.
She's a trolling.
Trolling on the river.
Oh,
Star
wait,
Wars.
there's two different songs right there. Yeah, so Star Wars
It's a medley.
trailer.
That's what that's called.
One thing I noticed about that. Oh, whoa!
Look at that.
That's a big old map.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, you got real sexy.
You like that. I like that map stone. Just put it in.
It looks like there's a new to the right. There. Oh, boy.
Alright.
To the right there might be a new skill. If you go back to the map.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's where I have
Cool.
to go.
So Star Wars.
Yeah.
Nice.
What'd you guys think?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I mean, I take everything with a grain of salt nowadays. I'm not gonna put all of my eggs into the Star Wars basket and
Those
say
are
this
some
is gonna be
mixed
the
food
best.
metaphors you're doing. I'm sorry, but I said the remark on that. As a writer, I just had to point out.
I can't believe that anything is gonna be the best of anything anymore because I'm not a child and I've seen so much.
Yeah.
All the tropes are there and they exist and they can be executed well or they could be executed poorly, but they're present. So it might not surprise me, and I'm just gonna be cool with that. I'm just gonna have a good time at the movies, watching a part of a franchise that hopefully will be done respectfully.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Kill. That was awesome.
I got style. I actually didn't mean to do that. My
Kill
thumb
shot!
slipped. My thumb slipped. And I did something
Now you
awesome.
can.
I'm curious about that. How do you feel like? Because you hear that people at these events like cry over like people were shedding
premieres?
tears. Yeah, over this trailer.
Well,
the trailer.
Whoa.
Were they shedding tears because they got to see Han Solo and Chewbacca? Because I mean
That's what I heard.
that was the one moment.
That was a cool moment.
Yeah,
right?
that was a moment where you're like, oh my gosh, he looks old. And, and Chewie doesn't look any older. He just looks like Chewie.
I mean, with all of the
but-
stuff that's coming out about like his being in that plane that crashed and stuff
Yeah.
like that, like I'm very aware of how old. Oh.
What?
Oh.
I'm very
Well.
aware of how old Harrison Ford is.
Yeah.
He's
No, I
fragile.
mean just like that moment alone was like the oh shit moment.
That's
Like
true.
the, oh my gosh, look it. It's the original characters still in this universe. You know, 20, not even 20, geez, 30?
Yeah.
30 years later?
That's wild.
That's true, but it's weird because like when I saw that, I didn't think it's Han Solo. I thought it's Harrison Ford.
It's Harrison Ford,
and he's
yeah.
super fucking old. Which that happens. Like I can't hold that against him.
Right.
But I don't know. Like I have a hard time crying at movies, even when I'm like
Yeah, you're
in
not
the
a big
story.
movie crier.
No, I'm not. So like when people are crying over a trailer, it's not that I think that they're crazy or wrong or weird, but I have a hard time like
you can't
picturing
relate.
myself. Yeah, I have a hard time like putting myself in their shoes because I'm like,
Question. Is it because you're a writer? Is it because you know the
I think
formula?
it's because it's Jeff.
no, yeah.
I'm just
No, because I mean, the trailer.
Let me answer that question for him.
The trailer wasn't dense enough with story for me to like pick apart tropes. Like that wasn't what was preventing me from like getting excited. I just generally, like I said,
gotta
I
use
don't.
that thing's projectile. as
Yeah,
a-
I see that now.
Yeah. Cool.
I just don't generally get that emotional for stories even. So like to have a snippet of a not even story elicits such a powerful reaction. Those people have a certain amount of emotional weight to that series that that I just can't, I guess, relate to. And again, that's not a bad thing. It's not saying that they're
No,
wrong.
it's just how you're different.
Yeah, and
Right.
I was like trying to rack my brain of like, is there a franchise that I have such an attachment to that were I to see that, I would have a similar reaction?
Mine
I'm
was
not
Toy
sure.
Story.
Really?
Toy Story 3.
Toy Story's
So
close,
you're excited
yeah.
about Toy Story 4?
No, I'm not. I'm
What
not.
if Harrison
well,
Ford showed up in the trailer?
He's like, hey, what would he even say? Like, Woody,
yeah, we're
we're
going
home.
home.
That would be crazy.
I don't know what that song was. I started
It was
doing
gonna be the
Zelda
theme song. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just one note, so no one knew.
Yeah, as I stopped myself.
Well, it was kind of like the Hyrule theme and also the first note of the Star Wars theme. Like,
Yeah.
or it was, yeah.
So Toy Story.
Toy
for you
Story
was
3
that.
was the yeah, like, oh my, 2 moments where I almost cried. I didn't, but that was the, oh my goodness moments.
Yeah.
I cry at very effective trailers and also at trailers that I'll watch after having watched the movie if the movie had an emotional impact on me. For instance, I sob like a baby whenever I see the trailer for Beasts of the Southern Wild.
Huh.
It crushes everything that I know. Like, daddy-daughter stories are what gets me. I can't explain why. It's just a fact of my life.
Well, you are a daughter with a daddy.
True.
True. You can relate.
Confirmed, yeah.
And Beasts of the Southern Wild is
Pound
a
that down.
daddy-daughter story that's just
To the
one
right.
on the right.
To the right.
Oh, you guys are so smart.
That's so beautiful and tragic and real and honest, and the trailer does a beautiful job of capturing that
Huh, I
in a
haven't
very
seen it.
condensed way. And every time I watch that trailer, and I did a poster for it back in college, so I had to watch
Oh,
the
really?
trailer over and over and over to like be reminded of the movie and the main themes and stuff. So I just sat in my apartment and cried for a solid week while I was working on that project. Every day it was just it never lost its effect on me. What are you supposed to do?
You have to kill him.
I guess
Oh, with
so?
your down smash?
Maybe. I'll experiment with it.
Yeah.
Ow.
So
I've
its
never-
franchises don't get me. Effective storytelling gets me.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay.
remembering on the effective storytelling. But as I'm saying that, I'm realizing that that's what these other people are feeling as well. Like they
Effective.
were touched by these past stories, and
Yeah.
so it brings up emotions that have always been there.
That's what I loved so much about the opening scene, how they open up with the X-Wing downed in the sand and also the Star Destroyer down. You're like, oh, shit went down. Like that's like that's like your past. Like, I don't know.
It's like things are changed.
It's like basically the way I thought. Oh, that's
cool.
Okay.
The way
Alright, game.
the way I thought of it was that's me as a kid playing with.
Wait, go right. Collect the experience.
I thought I did.
No, it's
Oh, Coreva.
We're so crazy.
Playing with like an X-wing and a Star Destroyer in the sandbox.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Oh yeah.
that's like
I didn't think of
nice.
that.
that's where my mind went, and also I saw some of the people posting online about the guys from Spaceballs. They're combing the,
Oh
they're
yeah.
combing
We
the
ain't found
desert.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny. You can break that log right there.
Can I?
hey.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to start looking for breakables now.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you go straight
Yeah.
down in the water.
So I think that again,
save.
it was more of a
Good point.
more of a teaser than an act. I mean, yes, it was a trailer, but still, we don't really know
I'm fine with that.
what's going on. And yes, I am too, because it's such a big franchise. To just, I'm fine with the way it is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, now that I think about it, a big portion of it is also probably relief, because if you are a big enough fan that like that stuff already gets you emotional, you were probably burned super hard by those prequels. So like to see the
know.
teaser come out and it be good, you were probably holding your breath that whole time. So like there was probably a good amount of like relief in those tears of like,
Yeah.
oh thank Christ.
Right.
I have faith that this movie's gonna be better than the teaser.
How
I'm
do
sorry,
I-
the prequels.
Can you do it while you're in the water?
No. A in the water makes me swim fast. You have to do it nearby? No. There's something up here that drains it.
Maybe.
We're gonna check.
Nice.
Good thinking, boy.
Okay. So I got ability. Like,
Can't go up though.
no.
That's tricky.
Huh. Alright. Fine game. We'll play by your rules. We'll climb back up here. Maybe there's something
To the right,
else.
to the left. Oh,
Go
look at the
back?
map.
Oh.
You can go down and left. See that? In the water?
Yeah, but see, I
We
can't
can't
break that.
break that yet. We don't know.
I'm
how.
sorry. Go
Oh,
to
I
the
see.
right,
I
down,
see what
and
you're
left.
pointing. I see what you're pointing to.
Oh,
All
I looked
right.
the wrong
You hear
way.
my sass? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
This is what I was
understand better what I'm trying to
saying.
communicate
Well, get that.
to you.
You're gonna get a level of it to get that.
Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it.
That's true.
Actually, we already have a million.
I think you might have to have 2 to get the next stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, except for the Ultra
Nope.
Spirit Magnet. That would be
Most
nice in the water, though. I will
Oh yeah.
admit. Although
Ultra
I'm all about
Spirit
power punchy. Power
That's true.
punch.
I do like that. It allows bashing through enemies. It requires 2 though.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll save up. We'll save up.
We'll save a
We'll
up.
be frugal.
We'll level up after
You guys
saving.
are so different than me.
How
you
are
guys
we?
play this
How,
game.
Mike?
That's
Because
true.
I wouldn't do
Sure.
that.
You would impulse buy amiibos, is what you would do.
So Jeff got me. I did impulse buy these Splatoon amiibos.
You sent me a G chat. You were like, "Look at this!" Like I think you were wanting me to justify your purchase,
Yes,
and
I
was.
was.
I was like, "Just go for it, Mike."
You didn't even say that, did you?
No, I didn't. I was like,
I just-
do they? Well, I said, do they have
What do they
DLC? And you were like, yeah, they do. And I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. And you're like, I bought them. I did it.
Yeah, you didn't even say like do it. You just
No.
You're just asking a question, and I just did it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. But they do look pretty cool.
They do look pretty cool.
I think they look like a good time. Also, we got it.
Oh, when we come back, we are gonna try that out.
I'm gonna bash some shit.
Bash
Bash it. Yeah.
Oh, no.